I just now I uploaded a video um, about Judge Cannon's antics in micromanaging the Special Master Review, and it's that's what she's doing, and the reason why she's doing it is to delay the investigation further. And the reason why I'm saying that is because last night the DOJ filed a motion to expedite the appeal that it had filed of the Special Master Review with the 11th Circuit. So, what that effectively and what the DOJ said effectively is that not getting those documents that are currently under review by the Special Master is continuing to impede the investigation and national security assessment, because those documents are the links, how the documents got from one place to another, and other non-classified information that is important to connect the retrieval of these other classified documents, and thereby the greater investigation. And the reason why this expedited appeal, the motion to expedite appeal, has been filed is because the DOJ points out very clearly that by Judge Cannon intervening in the Special Master Review and extending the Special Master Review to December, it has set the stage for this Special Master Review to become an ongoing litigative nightmare. And that because it would be delayed indefinitely based on the fact that Judge Cannon can just go ahead and stop or delay or change any of Judge Deary's Special Master Review orders and directives, it would indefinitely delay this Special Master Review and withhold those other non-classified documents from the DOJ for much longer than the Special Master has written, and even more, it would extend longer than what Judge Cannon originally had said. And that would delay the investigation that is ongoing, that would impede the investigation that is ongoing. And the whole point of this expedited motion coming today, the day after Judge Cannon intervened on the Special Master Review, is the DOJ asking and pleading the 11th Circuit to say that, look, this was the outline that was given by Judge Cannon. This was the Special Master Review that the plaintiff, Donald, wanted. They got the Special Master who they had nominated. The Special Master gave certain instructions, and now Judge Cannon has come in and intervened and delayed that process further and set the stage for delaying the process even further past December, thereby effectively achieving Donald Trump's goal of delaying this criminal investigation. I'm going to read some critical parts of this motion to expedite appeal. The United States respectfully requests this court to expedite this appeal. The United States also asks this court to set this matter for oral argument at its earliest convenience, whether that be on the first available calendar after the end of the expedited briefing schedule or through special sitting. I wanted to read this to you because the DOJ is saying we need your intervention at this point, because while Judge Cannon cannot defy your orders, Judge Cannon can micromanage and abuse her discretion in the Special Master Review and indefinitely delay it. And the question that the Justice Department brings up is, I'll read that to you in a minute, are the two main issues that the Justice Department wants the 11th Circuit to hear. The DOJ writes, on September 29, subsequent to the party's submission of letters to Judge Deary, the district court, sua sponte, by itself, issued an order extending the deadline for the special master's review process to December 16th and making other modifications to the special master's case management plan, including overruling the special master's direction to plaintiff to submit his designations on a rolling basis. Excuse me. So here is a development that happened after the 11th Circuit's order to Judge Cannon to get in line. And then Judge Cannon got in line, and then she started veering again. So the DOJ says this appeal presents two questions of law: whether the district court erred in exercising equitable jurisdiction, and I'm not going to go over jurisdiction in this segment because I talked about equitable jurisdiction extensively in my previous videos. So this appeal presents two questions of law. One, whether the district court erred by exercising equitable jurisdiction over plaintiff's motion. And two, whether the district court erred by granting a preliminary injunction barring the government from reviewing or using evidence seized pursuant to a search warrant in an ongoing criminal investigation pending a months-long special master process to consider inter alia plaintiff's executive privilege claims. So these are the two main questions of law that are presented to the 11th Circuit on which the DOJ would like an answer. Did Judge Cannon make a mistake in exercising equitable jurisdiction? And did Judge Cannon err or make a mistake in granting the injunction barring the DOJ from going over this, what they recovered pursuant to a lawful search warrant until the special master review is concluded? And you see how Judge Cannon continues to pull on that hamstring. Indeed, when the then the DOJ explains to the court extensively. I'm just going to read a snippet of it. The DOJ explains to the court extensively how it has gone over the facts of this case over and over and over again. And this again works against Donald Trump because he has made these issues of fact finding to be so to be done over and over and over again before even a charge has been filed, before even any sort of criminal process has begun, that the matters and once the special master happened, even issues on that has been adjudicated over and over again. And because it has, because the special master partial grant of appeal had all of that information in it, this particular motion to expedite appeal makes even more sense, not just for the sake of justice, but also for the sake of judicial economy, that it would save a lot of time for the courts. It would effectively render the special master review moot and redundant should the 11th Circuit agree with the Department of Justice. And the Department of Justice asserts that its argument is much stronger, which it is, because it is fact-based and it is not an aberration of American jurisprudence like what Judge Cannon is doing. Indeed, when the United States moved this court to partially stay the district court's order a 3-judge panel was able to review and to comprehensively summarize the factual and procedural history of this matter within 6 days of the stay motion being filed. So that kind of, it's reminding the 11th Circuit, and the 11th Circuit is well aware, and it's telling the public how quickly the 11th Circuit was able to go through the facts of this case, because it's an interlocutory appeal, meaning it's a partial appeal from a case that rises out of judicial overreach and abuse of discretion and use of equitable jurisdiction. So it's a very small issue that has given the DOJ the chance to explain to the American people exactly what Donald is doing. So this is, as a broader look at things, has backfired on him in many ways for the long run. In the short term, Judge Cannon is playing her entirely irreverent and disrespectful games and should be held accountable one way or another somehow. An expedited appeal would serve the interest of justice. Based on the district court's orders thus far, the government is barred from accessing all of the materials except those with classification markings recovered in August pursuant to a lawful search warrant. And it may continue to be barred from doing so until mid-December or later, which is what Judge Cannon's order does, is continue to pull on that hamstring and micromanage. And the special master motion, as I've said before, and many people have said, is a delay tactic. And what it's delaying is the investigation of the DOJ into the materials they recovered on August 8th. And that's, from these actions, it is becoming ever more clear that that tranche of information that the DOJ got on August 8th is actionable, more so than the previous ones, for whatever reason that we don't know yet. Absent such resolution by this court, meaning the 11th Circuit, the special master proceedings could result in prolonged litigation, including through seriatim appeals to the district court from reports and recommendations and other rulings issued by the special master. Seriatim appeals means point by point, categorical on every issue and every sub-issue, just like what Judge Cannon has done. This one on her own, because she's wants to intervene and micromanage a far more senior and more respected federal judge than Judge Cannon. It's irreverent, disrespectful, just crass and rude. Judge Cannon she's just rude. So that I believe that the 11th Circuit will, by the end of this weekend, maybe Monday, grant this and agree to the DOJ's schedule, which would be holding the oral arguments for the appeal, the full appeal of the special master review, mind you, the full appeal. If the 11th Circuit rules in favor of the DOJ, the whole special master thing goes away completely. And that is when Donald would most likely appeal to the Supreme Court. So, mind you, this wouldn't have happened had Judge Cannon not intervened and overreached again into Judge Deary's stipulations. But she did. So I wanted to, now we have to wait for the 11th Circuit to whether grant this motion to expedite the appeal, because and all reasonable minds will tell you today that the 11th Circuit will grant this motion to expedite the appeal simply because of what Judge Cannon has done. Because what Judge Cannon has done has overreached again. And this may be grounds for the 11th Circuit to somehow hold Judge Cannon accountable by moving the case altogether, or I don't know, something. But again, the 11th Circuit is a really conservative circuit. So that's where we are with the Mar-A-Lago search documents. And let's wait for the 11th Circuit's ruling on this motion to expedite appeal. I believe that the 11th Circuit will grant this motion to expedite the appeal. And I believe that all of that will conclude and we'll be able to hear about oral arguments on the 11th Circuit appeal around Thanksgiving of this year, after the election, around Thanksgiving of this year.